You save for months. You watch every benchmark. You swapped every part. Cable managed everything perfectly. And then you booted up your favorite game and felt nothing. If this sounds familiar, you are not broken. There's actually a fascinating reason this happens to almost everyone. And it has very little to do with the games themselves. Think back to the weeks before your build. You were researching every day. GPU comparisons, price drops, thermal paste videos at 1 am. That period, that was peak excitement. And here's the twist, your brain wasn't waiting for the PC, it was already playing its own game. Neuroscientists call this the wanting system. Dopamine, the chemical we associate with pleasure, actually spikes during the anticipation, not during the reward itself. The chase is the high. The moment the box arrived, the game ended, your brain moved on before you even plugged anything in. This isn't the flaw in you, it's literally how you are wired. The hunt, the build, the planning, that was the fun. What you are experiencing now is the aftermath. The first time you saw ray tracing on your new rig or 144 FPS for the first time, it probably felt like magic. Now, it just feels like normal. That's hedonic adaptation. Your brain recalibrates what counts as good to match your new reality. What blew your mind before becomes baseline. But there's another layer. On your old PC, games were scarce. You would pick one, commit to it, and squeeze every drop out of it because that's all you had. Scarcity made things precious. Now you can run everything, and that abundance is quietly killing the magic. When nothing is special, nothing feels earned. And then there's choice overload. With a powerful enough machine, your entire Steam library opens up. Every Game Pass title, every sale you impulse bought. Psychologists have shown that more choices don't make us happier. They actually trigger paralysis and regret. You choose to spend 20 minutes picking a game and then guilt yourself through whichever you choose, wondering if another would have been better. There's one more thing nobody talks about, the pressure. You spend a significant amount of time and money on this machine. And somewhere in the back of your mind, a voice whispers, you should be having the time of your life right now. The pressure turns leisure into performance, and fun doesn't serve being watched. And here's the thing, on your old PC, the friction was secretly part of the experience. Figuring out the right settings, celebrating when demanding game actually ran well, finding workarounds, those were micro challenges that kept you engaged around the games. Remove all friction, and something intangible disappears with it. So, what actually helps? Not a better GPU. The fix is reintroducing constraint and intention. Pick one game, just one. Commit to finishing it before you touch another. Delete the rest from your home screen if you have to. Artificial scarcity is still scarcity, and your brain responds to it the same way. Or try going back to a game from a harder time in your life. The one you played on was hardware in a smaller room with fewer responsibilities. Context changes everything. The game didn't get better, but you will feel something real again. And if none of that works, try a completely unfamiliar genre. Somewhere you have no experience means you have a real learning curve again. And that challenge, that's the closest thing to getting the old feeling back. So your old powerful your powerful PC didn't ruin games. It just ended the hunt. The hunt was half the joy. The good news, now that you understand why, you can rebuild it on purpose. If this hits close to home, share this with someone who just built their rig and doesn't know why they feel this way. And drop a comment. What's the one game you are committing to this month? I will reply to you. Thanks for watching.